Today, we're gonna cook a delicious pork goulash. Hi there, let's get straight to the cooking. Like any good goulash, it all starts with onions. First, you'll need to peel them, and then we'll chop them into fine cubes. I used 2 medium-sized onions for this recipe. Perfect. The onions are diced and ready to be sautéed. Put some lard or vegetable oil in a hot pan. Either one is fine. Sauté the onions until they reach a light brown color. While the onions are browning, let's prep the meat. I'm using pork. I think this is a leg cut, but you can easily use pork shoulder too. Cut the meat into cubes about half an inch to an inch thick. The onions are ready. This golden brown color is exactly what we need. Now, add the diced meat. Sauté the meat for about 2 or 3 minutes just to sear it nicely. Now let's season it. I add a tablespoon of sweet red paprika, half a teaspoon of caraway seeds, half a teaspoon of salt, and about 10 whole peppercorns. That's all the spices we need. Mix it thoroughly so the meat is well coated in the paprika. Sauté it well, and as soon as it feels like it might start to burn, deglaze the pan with a ladle of water. Wait for the water to evaporate, then add another ladle of water. I repeat this process about 2 or 3 times while stirring. It really builds the flavor. I also add 1 clove of pressed garlic. While the mixture is cooking down, we'll prepare the thickener. I thicken this goulash with blended bread and water, but you can also use breadcrumbs or flour. Pour the bread mixture in, stir, and let it simmer for about 40 minutes. I never really time it exactly. Just cook it until the meat is tender. If the sauce gets too thick or low on liquid, just add a bit more water. While the meat is simmering, let's prep the tomatoes. You can use regular tomatoes. I'm only using cherry tomatoes today because that's all I had in the fridge. Chop the tomatoes and wait until the meat is tender before adding them to the pot. Time has flown by, and the meat is perfectly soft. Now is the right time to add the chopped tomatoes. Let them simmer for just a short while. I'll use this brief moment while the tomatoes are simmering to saute some extra onion for garnish. I slice the onion into rings and toss them into hot oil. Frying them until they are lightly browned. Finito. Game over. Lights out and stove off. It's done and ready to be served. You can serve this goulash with fresh bread, but I think it tastes best with bread dumplings. I have to admit, I slightly overcooked my onion garnish this time. Don't let yours get quite this dark. I was busy adjusting the camera settings and lost track for a second. So, keep your onions a lighter brown, and they'll be much better. And to drink, a beer, of course. Well, that's all from me. Enjoy your meal, and I'll see you next time.